Let's watch everybody. Graduation day. Everybody. Now here. Yeah. The studio's right there. Very cool. Computer all set up. Drinks. Excellent. And everyone's freaking out, obviously. Let's see how they do before 1 hour to the graduation.
Send in emails. Reminder emails. Look at that.
There you go. We treat them well. Spaghetti. Yeah, more stuff here. What's up?
Hey.
List of students?
List of students coming right up.
There you go. And look at this guy. He's in his chalupa. Right there.
30-minute break.
There you go. Cookies, treats, some lonely bread from somebody. Back to the station.
All right, welcome everybody.
Awesome. We are on the VANAS graduation ceremony 2019-2020. It is also the 10th anniversary for VANAS. Hard to believe. We opened in 2009 or 2009. Right now we're 2019, 2020. So this is our 10th year. So we have a lot of things happening here in the last graduation. This would be the agenda. We have broken the agenda in 3 acts.
Wow.
So first act would be the highlights of the year in VANAS. Then we're gonna go on the second act. We have all the programs of study from animation, concept art, writing for animation, post-production, effects, and video games.
Save it for the graduation.
There you go. And the last act is the grand finale for everybody. So, ready?
I'm ready.
There you go. 10 years overview. So what do you have here, Cal?
Well, you could see on that 10-year banner was our new VANAS family that was redesigned by our concept artist, teacher, Adrian Enciso.
But check it out, check it out.
This is our offices. We originally started on Granville Island in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Our various offices, we shifted around about 3 times at least.
Yeah, it was like 5 different locations.
5.
Yeah, open houses everywhere, 5 different open houses.
Here's us at trade shows, greeting new students, past students.
Yeah, there you go. Career fairs. This would be Science World.
Right, showing high school students what we have to offer. There's a good friend of mine, Gerard D'Souza, who helped me out here quite a bit.
Yeah, so the school has been going quite a bit from the from the beginning. We have a lot of partnerships like this one, esports programs. We have a lot more things going on. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of students, as you can see those photos. And we also have a lot of teachers that have been with us since the beginning. So thank you for everybody.
We added 2 new courses in the last year. One of them you saw was esports. The other one is virtual reality. It's giving us a grand total of 10 diploma courses that we have to offer.
Yeah, and before that we opened the school with 3D animation and with concept art. And 10 years later, we have 10 programs, like fully fledged with studios, curricula, teachers, industry for everybody. So
on a more somber note, I want to discuss that Jack Enyar taught our writing for animation course for 5 years between 2014 and 2019. And he died last October at age 69. I only met Jack once when he volunteered to help us out for the entire day at the Cartoon Talent Network Expo in Burbank, California. I found him to be very cheery, very talkative, and we're going to miss Jack.
Yeah, so Jack, we met Jack at an event called SIGGRAPH, and that event, it's an animation event, and he was already screenwriting for so many years and so many studios, and he came to meet with us in Los Angeles, and he said, I can do a course in writing for animation. First time online for him, and we set up the curriculum with him. He taught the course for 5 years, and we're so grateful because he actually took a lot of the students into pitching their stories and pitch rifles many of the studios in Los Angeles.
Yes.
So kudos to Jack. Thank you so much, Jack.
So we're going to move on to the courses that we have now. This first one, talking about the production pipeline as well for a studio, is concept art. What is concept art?
Yeah, so concept art is when you have, again, going back to Jack, that they're writing all the stories, the next department they're going to be calling would be the concept artist. So the concept artist will be bringing all the ideas into life, visual backgrounds, characters, locations, scenes. Basically is the treatment that when you see the script, now this is the first time that you see something visually. You can see it right there.
They're designing their costumes, their hairstyles, footwear, props, tools. The environments have to be designed. Vehicles, whether they're ships or boats, cars. Here you can see creatures have to be designed.
Yeah, we're also pretty happy because we were the first school opening concept art back in 2009. And this is where our amazing teacher called Adrian Enciso, he's somewhere there in the chat box, we've seen him. So he's been, since the beginning, one of the main faculty for that program. And what you see on the screen, it's a lot of the students' work from this year only, but there's a lot of graduates now from that program and many, many countries.
So here's an example of props such as weapons, ships, backgrounds.
Locations,
Yeah.
layouts, right? A lot of work though. There
Exterior,
you go.
interior.
Now let's hear from our Adrian Enciso.
Right, go for it.
Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Enciso and I am a professional concept artist and a concept art teacher here at Vancouver Animation School. The reason I chose this career path was mainly a love for pop culture, a love for those things that influenced me as a kid, such as video games, movies, comic books. I was always consuming a lot of that as a child, and I figured that, hey, if I can make a living doing this, that would be great. I also had this love and affection for drawing, and I found myself drawing all the time, and so I feel pretty lucky that there was such a thing as an actual job that combined everything I loved with this passion I had for creativity and for creation, and through the means of drawing and painting. That was the main reason why I got into this industry. I have been teaching at Vancouver Animation School since the very beginning, so I feel very lucky that I've been able to see many generations of students attend the school and finish the program and go into the professional world. What I like the most about the concept art program at Vancouver Animation School is that it's designed to take the students' natural ability for drawing and painting and puts them on the right path towards taking those skills and improving them to a professional level. There's a lot of advice and lecturing that they learn throughout the program, and it's actually very rewarding seeing whenever I get students from turn one at the very beginning and throughout the journey of an entire year, when they're putting their portfolios together, you see the improvement in their own skills. And that's really what the program is all about, is teaching them what they need to know and then encouraging them to practice and practice a lot to get those skills from one level to the next, and really giving them the confidence they need in order to go out there in the real world and try to get and land that very first job, which is a very special thing, of course. As far as career advice, the thing that I never get tired of saying is, please do not give up. Do not give up. Sometimes finding that first job can be difficult. It can take time. But if you persevere, if you keep trying, I guarantee you will land that first job. That first job interview, it's a very special moment. So What you should be doing is keep working on your skills. Everything that you learned in this program, hopefully you won't forget it, and just keep working on your portfolio. See it as this living organic thing that you have to keep nurturing. You have to keep updating it, keep practicing, keep creating new pieces. Not everything new that you create will be your greatest work. That happens to all of us. So, but the worst thing you can do is just settle where you are. That's not good. You have to keep drawing, keep practicing. Look back at some of your old artwork and ask yourself, could I do this better today? And if the answer is yes, give it a go. Update your portfolio. We live in a world where your portfolio will be online, and that's a great advantage because you can choose to add new pieces, delete older pieces that you feel are no longer representative of what you can do today. Keep improving your work even after you've left the school, and what you'll find is that, long and behold, if you apply to different companies, different studios, all of a sudden before you know it, you might be getting an email requesting more work or a job interview. Just the fact that you are here holding your diploma because you completed a program specifically dedicated to improving your art skills, it's already a fantastic moment in your life, and you've taken the very first step towards that dream career. So like I said, the worst thing you can do is sit idle or give up. If it happens quick for you, congratulations. But if it takes a little bit of time, that's okay. Just keep working on the stuff you love, and I guarantee you it'll happen. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
My name is Alice Frolopoulos. I am from Vancouver, BC, and I took the Concept Art Diploma course from VANAS. The reason why I took this course is because I didn't really have a direction in my artwork. I was very focused on one type of style, and I really felt like I didn't have enough confidence to move on to more difficult art styles or creative art styles. I really thought that my imagination might expand if I took this course. One of the best things that I did like about the course is that the teachers actually really inspire you to really get out there, become a more bombastic artist, and they teach you so many cool techniques and tricks, and it really, really does expand your artistic style. I definitely thought that one of the best things too was that you can take it in the evening time. I was working full time, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to really work on my artwork with a full-time job, but thankfully VANAS had a course that was in the evenings, and I was able to get my diploma because of it. So thank you, VANAS.
Welcome back.
Alrighty, that was amazing. So thank you, Adrian, for that magnificent speech.
Our next category is going to be about our 3D modeling course.
Yeah, now 3D modeling, let's just chat about that one for 1 minute. So 3D modeling became a program in 2017. It was the, we launched with 3D animation, then we launched with concept art, and we just held with those two programs for quite a bit of number of years.
Yes.
And then modeling came into the picture when we were looking at different work from different high schools and the level of modelers that they had. And we also look at some industry examples about that as well, right?
Right. Was this one of the courses that the industry contacted us and requested that we included in our diploma courses?
Yeah. So basically, so what's happening is that all the demo reels from the schools, they typically had like really good inorganic modeling,
right?
You know, the environments or the architecture. But as soon as it became about the organic side, a lot of the anatomy was missing. So we're chatting about how to bring the life drawing techniques and the anatomy knowledge into the models so we can increase the level and of the quality of these modelers. So that's how the program came about. Then we had about 4 studios that we consulted the curriculum with, and then we launched the program again in 2017, late 2017, 2018. So what you can see on the screen, this is most of that work from the students.
Right, they're not seeing that yet. So, right, I agree with you that for many years I was seeing examples of computer modeling done by students that were super dense, things that couldn't actually be used in production.
Yeah.
They would spend months and months on it, but it was impractical.
Yeah. So when he says super dense, that basically means the wireframe, right?
Too heavy, yeah.
Too heavy. The computer would not handle.
Too much information.
Yeah, you pass it on to the animators. They can't move the models. They can't rig them. They can't basically bring life to them because the wireframe wasn't properly built, right?
Yeah.
So now let's move on to one of the videos.
Hello, my name's Helen Duckworth and I'm the lecturer for the 3D Advanced 3D Modelling course at VANAS. I've been modelling for many years now, since 2005. I'm currently a senior modeller. I'm working on Chicken Run 2 for Aardman Features. During my career, I've worked at Sony Imageworks in Vancouver. I've worked at Leica Studios in Portland, and I've worked in London at Double Negative, and of course for Aardman for many years. So yeah, I think it's a great course here at VANAS. I think it really sets you up with all the skills that you need to progress on into the industry. I want to say that I'm really proud of how well the students have done this year, and I wish them all the best in the future. Just remember to keep on learning and get your demo reels out there, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to get you your job. Okay, congratulations. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I am Arturo Orta. I'm from Mexico City and I'm graduating from the Combined 3D Modeling Diploma. Before VANAS, I was a freelance concept artist and I was looking to improve my 3D modeling skills to a production quality level. I chose the Combined Diploma program as I was interested in coming to Canada because of the quality of animation studios' work. I like studying at VANAS because I improved my 3D modeling skills and it helped me reach a professional level. This is the werewolf I made in the combined course. Yeah. Pretty cool. Thank you to all my teachers and to my classmates. I'll see you them in the industry.
Regarding Helen?
Yeah, Helen, yeah, amazing teacher.
Yes. I do want to offer my congratulations again. She's expecting a child, so.
There you go. Yes, more babies. We need more babies in this world. Amazing. And then we have Arturo from Mexico City. Again, thank you, Arturo.
The next category up is going to be animation. Animation is a big part of our school, hence the name Vancouver Animation School. We have a 2D computer animation course. We have a 3D character animation course. And we also have a short film course, which can be done in either 2D or 3D animation.
Yeah, so animation is also something that we've been expanding on. So 3D animation was the first program we launched 10 years ago. Then we moved on to 2D animation. As you can see on the screen, some of the reels and clips that you can see. 2D animation is also something that we held for a little while because when we opened VANAS in 2009, the 2D animation industry was transitioning still. So it was a moment that we said, let's just hold on the 2D animation program. Then in 2017, conducting the consultations with the studios, we found out that it was fully transitioned into computer animation as well. So we have now 3D computer animation and 2D computer animation. Done with Toon Boom, done with Flash, and the same treatment as you can see in 3D, now you can see it in 2D animation, which is great.
I'd like to add, we actually, and I haven't mentioned this yet, have a new course that includes animation, and that is virtual reality.
Yeah, there you go. So this one is a short films program, also to keep on expanding on the animators' lifespan and growth. So this is the one that they would create their own film to actually get into festivals and become more of the storytellers as they should be in the animation world. Now we're going to be moving on to one more video.
Hi, I'm Edwin Poon. I'm a 2D computer animation instructor for the past year at VANAS. I also work full-time at Slap Happy Cartoons as a director, and I'm currently directing Tom and Jerry, a new series for Tom and Jerry that's coming out in HBO Max. Unfortunately, because of a workload, I would not be able to continue teaching past this term, so I'll leave you with a little bit of advice though. Always work your hardest, get your foot in the door in the studio, do your best, and then when you show that you're professional, you work hard, you're reliable, opportunities will come. Best of luck, and hopefully I'll see you around. Cheers.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Cady, one of the instructors here at VANAS, and I teach 3D animation, and I've been doing it for 4 years now already, so time flies. It's crazy. Yeah, so I teach 3D animation, anything from basic fundamental stuff to advanced acting, and it's been really, really great to meet all of you guys out there, sharing the same passion for animation that I do. So it's been wonderful. What got me into animation? Well, you know, going back to the late 70s, early 80s, when all those big movies came out that we're rebooting today, like Star Wars, all the Spielberg stuff and everything really made a big impact. So how do I get in the business? How do I do this? I'm from Montreal. I can't skate, so I can't play hockey all that well. I play football, but that won't help. So what do? You know, how do I get in this business? Well, I knew how to draw, which was pretty cool. And years down the road, I found this great school where I was able to learn classical animation. And in that school, I learned all the basic fundamentals, you know, all the tools to get out there in the business and hopefully start doing the work, right? Start working in the movie business. And that's what's great for you guys at VANAS. You are going through the same steps I did. And learning all the basic fundamentals, all the foundation stuff. So when you do get out there, you'll be set, you'll be ready, and you will succeed. So it's very, very exciting. But it's been a wonderful experience for me, career-wise, and I hope you guys get to go through the same path that I did. I worked in movies, TV, videos, video games, and everything like that. And still to this day, after all these years, I still get excited when I see the work I did, or be part of a really great movie. You know, it's still how can I explain it? Still got that warm feeling, if you will, right? So it's really, really exciting, and I hope you guys get to go through that, and I'm sure you will. And it's going to be exciting, and then you'll have kids, and you get to go to the movies with your kids, and they look, Mom, Dad, you know, I worked on this, you know, and they'll make fun of you. Dad, this is crap. No, I'm just joking. But you know, it's really, really fun stuff. So what career advice do I want to share with you guys starting off? Well, I remember when I started, I was nervous. You know, you don't want to be the person that drags the team down, kind of thing. So what I recommend you guys do when you do start your career, if you will, and you're in the first studio and all that kind of thing, is just pay attention. Just listen. You know, just open your eyes, open your ears, and just listen to how things work, and just absorb, just learn. You know, and the time will come where you'll gain that confidence, and you'll start feeling more comfortable, if you will, and start maybe you say, look, I could take on more work, kind of thing, you know. But initially, just relax, take a deep breath, enjoy the ride, and just listen, you know, and just learn the ropes of the studio. you know. Another great tip too is when you're in there is maybe you can find somebody you can, like a mentor kind of thing. I think that's a great thing, a great opportunity, and pick their brains, learn from them, right? I think through the years I had the privilege of learning from a lot of great people, and you kind of build your own, you know, your own tool set, if you will, and you move forward with that, and it's been really, really great. So I wish I was there with you guys in Vancouver. I'm presently here in Montreal, and I work at DNEG as an animation supervisor. So I've been here for a few years, but I live in Vancouver, love the city. I wish I was there with you guys. So I just wanted to congratulate you guys for tonight, and enjoy, have fun. Take care. Bye.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Viet, an international 3D animation student from Vietnam. As nervous as I'm standing here today, I'm also proud to be sharing my experiences with you all. I have spent a few years working in my job field with project-based learning. Everything seemed to be alright. I have a good job and good salary, but my colleagues and clients are almost satisfied with my work. But I always feel something was missing in me. I want to advance in my current position. And my wife, she entered my life. She and said, "It's time to step out of your comfort zone, big man." Then I should finally consider going back to school. Maybe a great opportunity opened to me outside my home market. I believe that every week it makes up tiny puzzle parts. Mario has given me a chance puzzle, and Crucial, Steve, Martin, and Calvin, they helped me recognize the piece that I have missed. I firmly believe this through my wife complaining less and being happier whenever she checks my files. So I want to say many thanks for listening, offering me advice, and supporting me through the entire adventure. It's so a lot of fun to put on together. Especially thanks for my wife too. Life is a puzzle that is designed to be challenging. Don't lose hope when you feel you don't know the whole picture, level of difficulty or number of pieces. Just building up one piece at a time. There are always ways to complete your whole picture. Finally, I would like to congratulate all of the students here for finally graduating. Wish a good luck with the future ahead. Have a great day, stay strong, and be safe. Thank you for listening.
He's dead. You'd better get out of here.
I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to listen to nobody. This is a gun, man. I'm a big man. Take a good look at it. I'm a big man.
Hi there, Calvin LeDuc again. I'm a 3D character animation instructor as well as a teacher in the animated short films course here at VANAS. I chose animation as my career because of my love of art, music, and film. I've always loved to paint, draw, sculpt, and read comics. I played multiple musical instruments, and movies, well, I couldn't get enough of them, especially the comedies, fantasies, and musicals. So when I combined these three interests, I decided that studying animation was my goal. I've animated on television shows, commercials, video games, and feature films for over 20 years. The short film is a great demo reel piece to get a job at any animation studio. It shows your creativity and your ability to finish what you begin. Making an animated short film shows that you understand the visual language of film. How well do you tell your story? How well do you storyboard, create an animatic, a layout reel? How well do you animate? And are your titles entertaining? You get to write your own stories, design your own characters, and create your own world. It's animation, not the real world. So anything's possible. You get to invent the rules of your world. You decide if your characters fly, do your animals talk, or do they dance? There are a lot of skills required making a film. Designing and modeling your characters, your backgrounds and props, choosing the textures, the colors, and the lighting, positioning and moving your cameras and your characters. My advice for a graduating student is always finish what you begin. You'll never be a master of anything if you only do it once. If you want to get better, then practice, practice, practice. It's a great way to improve. Now I'd like to introduce our very first graduate of the VANAS animated short film course. It's my pleasure to welcome Valera Ainsworth.
Hi, my name is Valera Ainsworth. I live in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. My art experiences before VANAS was doing editorial cartoons, an internship with George Lucas during the original filming of Jurassic Park. That was great, one of the highlights of my life. And dabbling in paints. I've done oils and watercolors and so forth, mainly old school, traditional, fine art type paintings. And at some point I wanted to do animation. I've always been interested in animation. I had heard about VANAS being an excellent school and decided to look into it and discovered that they offered scholarships. I applied for one and got one in the short film program. I was so excited and very happy. The one thing I love about VANAS, online learning, very convenient, and also one-on-one instructors. You got any questions, they will go out of their way to find the answers if they don't have the answers. And also, they're very inspiring. Love their inspiration. The other thing is that they offer workshops with professionals in the industry that come in and give talks about their experiences. That really enhances the education. I always take opportunity of that. I took as much as I could with that one. Thing in the future is hoping to do more and more animation that inspires. It's a big one for me. So enjoy Vancouver Animation School of Animation. It's cool. It is so cool. So thank you, Vancouver. I really appreciate all the inspiration. Thanks.
Cool. So that was animation. Let's move on to the next category, visual effects. Now, what's up with visual effects? What's going on with that?
All right, let's talk about briefly what is visual effects.
Let's break it down anyway. So visual effects, it is the process that happens like all the way at the end of the pipeline. Post-production. So you have the people that animate, they pass it on to the post-production is lighting, shading, particles, effects, like all the post processes, they happen in that visual effects. They assemble all this stuff. And there's 3 programs that we have for that. We have modeling that we've seen. We have matte painting, and we have effects with Houdini, which is all the computer animation. So let's see some of that work. Houdini, yes, just like the magician. Now this is the animation, and the effects animator, they're adding all the lightning, the shading, the smoke,
dust,
even the grass that you see right there.
Fire.
Yeah, all the natural phenomena. You can see this explosion, the volcano, lava, the clouds, volumetric effects. The matte painters, they are, just like the name says, they're painting on the screen. However, they're painting through the computer, and they're painting on pieces of geometry, typically polygons and textures. And they go out and they have a pretty high-end camera, and they capture images from different sources. Images could be skies, vehicles, horizon lines, backgrounds. And if you can imagine that typically a film has that green screen, then that's what they would be filling out. So you can see on this one, this is the breakdown. So that plate, it doesn't really exist. They start stitching all those images in layers, and they give you the illusion of depth. And this is what you see in that movie theater. This is the place that never existed. Just
it's a very special course.
Yeah, just the imagination of the matte painter right there.
Digital matte painting can include set extension, changing the seasons.
Yeah, season changes, that's the first one, because many of the locations would be like always sunny, and they need some rain. Like in Vancouver, it's always sunny and you need some rain, for instance.
And snow.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta switch it to snow. So that was how matte painting started. They also have a lot of the scenes that there was some danger or risk for the actors. So they would use like set extensions on cliffs, things that would be really risky for the actor to be there. They would paint it. movies like Jaws, a lot of that ocean and the skies would be paintings by the painter back then.
They can film inside and add mountains to the background.
Yeah, there you go. So that's matte painting and Houdini effects, which is now most of the visual effects movies that you have seen, they have visual effects, like 90% of them, and you have no idea that they have it, because the visual effects has always, in most of the cases, has to be real, and it always has to be sharing the screen with the actual actor on screen. So they gotta match lighting, depth, camera.
Half the time you don't even know it's a visual effect, and that's when it's done really well, guys. Water.
Yeah. It beats me. So let's move on. We're gonna see a video again. Okay, so there you go. This is video game design. And you know, these amazing students, what they do is that they're thinking about gameplay, thinking about strategies, thinking about how to take a player through a journey, balancing the game from easy on the, you know, the gameplay and also the difficulty. The way they work is a combination of Unity, which is a game engine that they typically need to read a bit of code. They also have Excel sheets, and the Excel sheet would be something that they can see that in numbers how the game looks like, and they can chart those numbers, and that way they would be balancing the game for somebody, and also thinking how to monetize the game, thinking how to make the levels like this one you see on the screen, how to make that more challenging, that is not so easy, but it's also kind of cool to play the game. If it's too difficult, people won't play it. And here's a platformer by Kenton Moore. And he has a little, what is this? What is this? A little piggy? What is this? Tell me. I like the coins though.
I call him a pig, but I'm not certain. He is pig.
I call him a cloud pig.
And you go there. Yes. You saved the scene at the end. Now, video game design interview, we're going to be switching to a video again. Game design was open with a couple of studios in Vancouver. One would be EA, that's Electronic Arts. The other studio was Microsoft as well. And we also talked to a couple of studios back then in 2017 that were leading the scene in mobile development. Now, some studios, they specialize in consoles. That would be the big players that they have, you know, Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo consoles. You have the other studios that at the beginning, they were small because they would be doing something for mobile. But then they moved on, and the mobile studios were leading the way in monetization, introducing a pretty amazing concept called F2P, which is free to play. And that was, you know, a bit of the threshold that the console studios were like, you know, we gotta go on the other side with the F2P. Because all the games that you were purchasing on the Xbox, well, you need to purchase them, right? There you go, video, yes.
Hi, I'm Kenton Moore. I live in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, and I'm a graduating student of the video game design course at Vancouver Animation School. Before Vancouver Animation School, I was a member of the Canadian Forces. I was a Navy supply technician for 10 years. Spent a lot of time traveling around the Pacific Ocean and seen more of the world than I did my own country, but I was a very creative person, always been a very creative person. Been collecting comic books since 10 years old. Huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, as you can see in the background, and really fell in love with the X-Men at an early age, and collected all the comics right up through high school. I've always been a bit of a hobbyist when it comes to creative endeavors. Made my own comics when I was younger, published my own novel back in 2013, did a lot of writing for film and television. I've taken Vancouver Animation's writing for animation course, and now the video game design course. So why I chose video game design is obviously I'm an avid gamer. My first system was a Nintendo Entertainment System. Collected every single system since. drawn to games that are challenging with excellent world design, and I love story, anything with good story. I chose the video game design course because I felt it would be a good direction for me to go in, because it employs a lot of the myriad skills that I've come to fall in love with, things like music, writing, concept art, etc., etc. So Vancouver Animation School, I really love the faculty. I love the networking that you get out of it, the teachers, the students, the people that I've met, the events, because I'm in Vancouver's backyard, I get to go to them. It's helped me a lot. I gained confidence as an artist, and the networking, again, lifelong friendships with a lot of faculty members and other students. So if you are a graduating student, congratulations. If you're thinking about joining the school, do it. Your education, your future. Thank you.
Now, Kenton, we have a question for you. Those miniatures on the background.
Yes, sir.
Were they really, really tiny? Or those shells were gigantic, like all the way in the back?
Oh, they're really, really
Those
tiny.
weren't miniatures.
They're 40
Really far
millimeter.
away.
It's like that, you know, that movie Top Secret? It's all like an optical effect. Tiny or big ones?
Tiny, 40 millimeters.
Next course we're talking about, guys, the combined diploma. This is a new course that we added last year.
Now, why combined? Like, where's that coming from?
Okay, we started off for, 8 years as fully online. And we added the combined, and what that means is that students now can come to the Vancouver Animation School 1 day a week and take classes here. What occurs is they get their work reviewed live again. They get demonstrations and lectures. And we also do webinar sessions with professionals online.
Yeah, and then the main thing for that combined program, it was made for the international students. And then when the I would say the Canadian consulate, they started opening visas back then in 2017, we opened the combined for that purpose. Because now any international student can come to Vancouver, obtain a visa to study in Canada, and then for some of them would be also the work permit, which is very useful and valuable for them to start getting the Canadian experience. We have also people that are from Canada that are taking the combined program because of the face-to-face interaction. And you can see, what is this, Cal, this creature?
These are maquettes, which are small statues. In the last term, we did sculpting. We saw the process there of designing. They each designed their own character, then made the armature, the wire armature, and the final stage was applying the clay.
Yeah, so they build the armature, then they get, is that clay or is that sculpting? What is this?
Yeah, it's synthetic clay called Super Sculpey. What we're planning in the new year is to add life drawing to our combined classes.
Yeah, there you go. So it's just more support face-to-face. They come with questions about the online setting. They come with questions about Maya, about their computers. So we do those tech support issues, but also the complementary curriculum on that new track for sculpting,
yep,
live drawing, and so on. And the guest studio, that was pretty cool, though, the Sony visit.
It was excellent.
Yeah, more studios, more tours, guest speakers, so they can really experience, Canada at its best.
Yeah, any student from any program can come to the combined course. It's very collaborative. I have concept students helping with designs, and for the animators, modelers could help out with creating some assets for our animation students. There's a lot of support going on. I like that. Talking and networking. You're in a studio situation, you have to have the ability to interact with everybody that's there. So
let's talk about the next one, which is the Introduction to Digital Arts. And this is also a new program that we actually made a 3-month course for all the programs that we have, so far we mentioned we have 10 programs, and we used to have an intro course per diploma program. And now we have combined every single program into one. Now, the reason for us to do something like this is because we also noticed that many of the prospective students, they had a bit of a, difficulty.
Confusion.
Yeah, like confusion to choose which program. So with the intro to digital arts, now they can experience every single position in the studio.
Yeah, how do you know you like it if you've never done it? A little of everything.
Yeah, so video coming up right here.
Yay, Hermann.
Hi guys, my name is Hermann Troeger and I'm teaching Introduction to Digital Arts at VANAS. I have been working with the school for almost 6 years. I did also a 3D education at VANAS. I did the 3D character animation program in 2013. And I had the honor and pleasure to have Mario and Calvin as my teachers, and since then we have become good friends. I've been working with Cal in many different projects. We did some online courses, and we work very close. And yeah, he's a wonderful, good friend of mine. It's really cool to have him. And yeah, maybe I would like to give you one advice as a professional. I run my own animation studio in Hamburg, Germany. We do some architectural visualization, we have some animation, some character animation, some stills like product visualization and so on. And every day it's fun to go there because we love what we do. And I think my advice for you guys as new graduated is that keep doing what you love, stick to your path, be patient, be concentrated, and success will come. Don't hurry up, just work hard, keep on your track, and you will see in some years you will be there where you want to. So don't let this to convert or to get into a normal, boring job, because we are very privileged. We have the chance to do what we love, and we get money for do like pretty things. And this is very satisfying to be able to do what we love. So keep this in mind. Do what you love, stick to your plan, be disciplined, work hard, and success will come. And again, congratulations, and see you out there. Bye-bye.
All right, welcome back. So our last speaker is going to be an old friend of mine. We're always looking for the best instructors that we can find for our school. And we needed a 3D animation instructor. And I thought back, the best instructor I've ever met, his name is Martin LaRue. He had his own studio, and he was looking to train students, and the best students are the students that he would be hiring. He went on to own about 3 studios before leaving to go to Europe. And I've never seen a better instructor than Martin.
Yeah, Steve Cady, man. Steve Cady, that's my guy. Martin, I don't know you personally, but I heard you're awesome. I told Calvin, let's call you buddies. Who do you know? Let's get more people like that, right?
True.
Oscars, Emmys, all that stuff. Yes.
I kept in touch with them. It's important to keep in touch with the people that you know, that you work with in the industry. And I said, are you interested in coming back and doing a little bit of teaching? He said yes, immediately.
You say, how can I resist Mario Pochat? Vancouver Animation School, right?
I put him in to 2 different courses where I knew his exceptional talent would really help a lot. And that was with our student that's doing animation for the short animated film in 3D computer animation, and with our 4th term 3D character animation students.
Go Hung.
And the work is phenomenal that I'm seeing coming out.
Go Hung, Valera, both go.
And Dylan Love.
Yes, Dylan Love, yes.
Okay. So
I keep on watching that film, Dylan.
Let's hear Martin speak.
Hello, everybody. For those who don't know me, My name is Martin Loher. I'm an animation director with 25 years of experience in movie, television, and video game. I'm also a 3D animation teacher at the Vancouver Animation School. First, let me congratulate you, all of you, for graduating. Your hard work is finally paying off. Congratulations. Now that you're done with your studies, I am sure you're dreaming about your dream job in the entertainment industry. So I would like to take a few minutes to give you some advice. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Advice number 1. First impression is everything. You want to make a good impression, right? And gain the confidence of your employers. How do you do that? Well, presentation is everything.
Howdy, howdy, cowboys and cowgirls. I'm here to work and earn some silver. You can trust I am a serious working person. You folks look fun, and I'm here to work for you. I've got the hat, I've got the boots, and I can walk the walk.
Maybe don't push so hard. Let's try something more like this.
Ah! Yo! Pump up the jam, everybody!
I'm here because I hear it's a cool place here, yo. And I feel I'm chill enough to work here. You hear me? I'm chill enough. Where do I sign this contract? Bring me this contract now so I can sign this contract, yo. Maybe not quite right. Try something like this. Hello, my name is Martin. I just graduated from the Vancouver Animation School. I am eager to work and to learn more. Remember, always present yourself with confidence. Your future employer wants to see how you will fit in the company. A good recipe is to smile and to be yourself. Now, let's move on to advice number 2. Be honest. Be honest about what you know and what you need to improve on. It's always good to show that you're willing to learn new things. This will show that you're flexible and eager to fit in. I don't recommend you to cheat, by the way. Applying with a video clip from the movie Bambi or the Iron Man is never a good idea. The studios, they know you're a student, you know. They know that you have a lot to learn, and they also know that you have a lot to give. So be honest and present your work with confidence. Advice number 3, how to keep a job. You know, finding a job is only half the battle, and that's so true. The other half is how you keep your job and how you become successful in your career. How do you do that? Well, you're just starting your career, and therefore you have everything to prove. The harder you will work, and the more you will spend time focusing on your work, the more you will be successful. Like I heard once, someone said once, success looks a lot like hard work. So work hard and constantly try to impress yourself with your work. And your employer, they will notice. The entertainment industry, that it is movie, TV, or video game, is an amazing place to be. You will have a lot of fun, and you will never ever regret working hard, especially when you see your name going up in the credits. Again, congratulations. I am sure you're proud of your hard work. Keep it up, and I'm also sure I will get to work with some of you in the future, because it's a small world after all. Goodbye.
Well, you know what? He was entertaining.
All right.
All those like costumes.
Yeah, that took a lot of effort. You did that for me in a day.
That was amazing. Like, okay, what do we have here?
Let's wrap it up.
We have all these things right there. We have this program. We have all these diplomas. Wow. Now this is gonna be my credit roll. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, no, let's not do that. Let's name your people that you have on that side.
You start, you have one, go for it.
So we have a lot of students. You'll see a proper credit roll at the end, so stay tuned at the end Do not do like the movies, right? You see the credits and then you leave. No, you got to stay there so you can read the stuff. And that's what we do, animators and people from the industry. You stay till the credits because you want to see who your buddies are in the film. Okay, Anthony Joaquin. What, 1-on-1 or?
Yeah, I'll do one. Jessie Elizabeth Matheson, graduating this year.
Great. Diane Shin. Excellent, Diane. Great work.
Next is James Gerard Rosowski.
Yes. Kaylee Faye. Let me actually get close to the camera.
My last one is Brian Guy Chaco. Sorry.
And then we have Kira Tisdale. There you go. Awesome work. Now we're gonna see about 2 pages of people.
Okay, wait for guys. These credit roll is going to be the graduates of 2019-2020.
There you go, everybody. Dun, 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 dun. That's my Terminator music. Dun, 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 dun. 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 Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There you go. Thank you, everybody. Let's close the event.
Thanks for attending. Hope to see you again next year.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations. As you know, the new life starts. Keep it up, stay creative, and we will see you in the industry. Stay in touch.
Ciao.